Okay, I'm going to show you how to make a cardboard canoe out of a paper towel roll. So I'm going to write a procedure for you, which is a step-by-step way of doing something, or there are instructions for you step by step. So when you're doing procedural writing, the first thing you're going to do is write a title on what you're making. So this is how to make a canoe from a paper towel roll. And Abby wants to make one too. So how to make a canoe from a paper towel roll. And this is by me, so I'm going to write Mr. Lott. Okay, what I need, a paper towel roll, obviously. So I'm going to write a paper towel roll. I'm going to need a pair of scissors. I'm going to need a stapler. And I'm going to need a marker or a pen or a pencil or something like that. I'm just going to put marker. Okay, now how to make it. So step number one, you're going to cut, actually what I would do first is I'm going to flatten the roll. So I'm going to squish it. I'm going to press down on it. And I'm going to flatten it the best I can. So the first step, flatten the paper roll. That's it. So I'm going to write step one, flatten the paper roll with your hand. Pictures really help you understand what I'm doing. So I could actually draw a paper towel roll and I could put press down with hand. I'm going to label it. So this is my paper towel roll. Paper towel roll. And you're going to press it down. Okay, so you're going to flatten the paper roll with your hand. Okay, so I did that. Step two is I'm going to cut it. Well, you don't even have to cut it in half, but I'm going to. I'm going to cut a little bit off of it. Well, you don't have to. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll make a great big canoe. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to draw, starting at this corner, way over here. I'm going to draw the shape of a canoe on my paper towel roll. Oh, my pen's not working very well. That's where the marker comes in. So I'm going to draw the shape of a canoe, like this. So you're going to draw a line as shown in the picture. So I'm going to draw my flattened roll and I'll draw a line like that. Draw a line. Okay, so you're going to draw that line. I'm going to do it in marker just because it's going to be clear for me to see it. That's where the marker comes in. So that didn't turn out very nice. I want to take my time doing this because I want it to turn out well. Okay. Step three, I'm going to turn my paper. I'm going to go to my next step. Step three, cut along the line with scissors. And make sure you use safety scissors or the proper kind of scissors. You don't want to cut yourself. And I'm going to cut that out. There. And keep this because we're going to use it again in a few minutes. So I'm looking at, starting to look like a canoe. Okay, so I'm going to write, or I'm going to draw, sorry. I'm actually going to make it look like I cut it out. And then the top part, here, check this out. I'm gonna go like this. So it looks like I cut it. So I'm going to write cut here. Okay. So cut along the line with scissors. Next, staple the ends together. So now I'm going to draw my canoe. And I'm going to make something that looks like staples. And I'm going to write staple here. Okay, so I'm going to take my staple and make sure you're careful with the stapler. This is where moms and dads can come in to help you out. And you're going to staple the ends. Okay, starting to look like a canoe. I'm going to open that up a little bit. So it's looking pretty good. Okay, next. Now, this is kind of the fun part. So we have this piece that's left over. I'm going to make some little seats for the inside, and this is optional. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to cut maybe a piece off it. That's going to fit that. So maybe about, we'll try this size. That's going to be a little bit too big. So go a little shorter. Maybe I'll cut this side. Let's see what that's like. Is that going to fit? A little bit too tight still. A little more. Let's try that. Is that gonna fit? That looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I forgot to include something. So that's gonna be my little like stool to sit on, or my little chair. But what I forgot to include was, I have to go back to, this is where it's good to write it as you do it. I forgot to mention glue. We need glue to glue in the seats, and I don't have any glue, so you'll need glue, like liquid glue, not the kind of glue that comes like the stick glue. That's not really going to work too well. So what you're going to do is next you're going to cut one or two pieces from the leftover cardboard for the seat. Okay, so I'm going to take the top part. This is the top part from up here. And maybe I'll put number 1 and number 2. That way it helps me understand better. This is 2, this is 1. So now I understand that this is the first part. And I'm gonna highlight that and put cut pieces out for the seats, and I might even write cut here in those two spots. So I'm going to take the first piece, cut out a piece of it, that's going to be this piece, and it's going to go in the middle, and I'm going to glue that in there. You have to be patient with this part because it kind of slips around, so you have to put glue on each side and then press it in like this and hold it for about 1 minute. So I have to write that down too. So put glue on each end and hold inside the canoe for about 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes. You have to really hold it for a while to make sure it sticks. So now I'm going to do a top view looking in, and I'm going to color that in, and I'm going to write top view, and I'm going to do this, and this is where the glue is going to go. Glue here, whoops, glue here, glue here. Okay, so here's my next step. So when you're finished, you'll have a canoe, and if you want, you can even make little oars for it, which is kind of fun. So again, out of this piece of paper, I could cut out or make an oar out of them. I'm not really sure if this is going to look like an oar, but I'll try. Here, let's do this way. I'm not going to really write this in my, oh, that's not looking like an oar. That's not looking like an oar. Let's see if this works. Kind of. So there's like an oar, so you can actually put some oars in there too. See? So it's kind of fun. So you can add some oars if you'd like. So put glue on each end and hold inside the canoe for about 1 or 2 minutes. So I'm going to stop there. The canoes are optional, or the canoes. The oars are optional, but it's kind of cool. You can make oars as well. Then you can decorate it and make it look any way you'd like. So just to review, when you write your procedure, you're going to have a title, how to make a canoe for a paper towel roll. Don't forget your name. List the things that you need, and it's okay if you forget, because like what I did, I had to go back and write glue. You're going to go make it, so I want you to actually make it, and every step you take, like I did, I want you to write down every step and draw a little picture to go with each step. Okay, so I had 6 steps on how to make a canoe. Make sure you label everything if you want to put numbers on parts like I did, but make sure you write and label everything in your picture. Your picture should go with what you wrote. So if I were to hand this to somebody, they should be able to follow my instructions using the picture as an aid or as to help them along. They should be able to make a canoe out of a paper towel roll just by looking at my instructions. Okay, so have fun. It's pretty cool actually. And if you do make one, and I hope you do, please take pictures of them and send me pictures, and I'll put your pictures up on our website and we'll celebrate your awesome looking canoes. If you want to decorate them, paint them, color them, make some cool oars, maybe make a person sitting in it, do anything you want with it. Have fun. Okay, take care.